Hello, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Randy. I am going to steal that catchphrase for a lot of people, but I am going to be doing the 24-hour write-a-thon today, or this video. God, this is a terrible intro, but we're gonna keep it. However, I am doing mine a little bit differently. Basically, the gist is, I think starting tomorrow, in whatever time zone you're in, you have 24 hours to attempt to write a novel. Here's my thing, and I think even in the thing, like, that sounds outlandish. Like, 60K in 24 hours is fucking insane, okay? Let's do the math, which I should have done before, but I did not do it, so instead, we're doing it now. I'm gonna say 60K because unless you're writing, like, anything, not even YA, most genres are gonna be at least 60K. 50K is a lot lower level, which is the nano number. Also, I do 60K for nano because then it's 2,000 words a day and it's not the 1667. So 60,000 words in 24 hours. That means you have to write 2,500 words an hour, every hour. Divide that by 60. Your word count consistently needs to be about 42 words a minute. Consistently. I think my typing speed is about that fast. However, my brain does not work that fast. Even when I do, like, oh, okay, I need to write this many words, I usually take my typing speed and I halve it. So I get about 30 words a minute on a good day. But anyways, that's not what I will be attempting that. However, for me, I have three different goals, or three different tiers of goals, and then what I'm calling the Kelly bonus. Main goal is going to be during this entire write-a-thon, which is, I'm starting a little bit early. It's like 6:30. I'm probably going to be starting like a little bit, but I wanted to actually film this intro because one, I have my favorite shirt on. It's my favorite shirt. It's my Dobby shirt. I love it. The plan is going to be to write for 24 hours throughout this entire weekend. I think it's 17th through the 19th, I think is the dates. So it's just this weekend. I'm going to be writing for at least 24 hours during this like 50-hour period, which is like half of the time. I'm also doing it this way so I can sleep and I'm not being brain delirious trying to write an hour 15 of staying up all night. Second goal is going to be hitting, I'm going to say 30K. 30K is more doable than 60, but there's a reason I'm saying 30K. 30K is, I'm an underwriter, so 30K should be good enough for me for a first draft. I am a notorious underwriter, and usually once I let my brain kind of start thinking and letting things marinate, then I know what to add. Third goal is going to be to have a completed draft. That is the goal. Those are the three tiers of goals. That's the plan for the next bit. Like I said, I am going to be writing tonight. I am watching Steven Plays Tears of the Kingdom. I already am going to be doing that tonight, so that's why I didn't want to start at midnight tonight and do it, because I'm like, I'm already going to be staying up till like 11 p.m. watching this at least. And I was like, I didn't want to like try to nap for an hour and then come back up. So I was like, let me do it this way. Then I can write for a little bit, sleep, write, and like not lose my mind. We'll see how it goes. I'm a wee bit terrified. I'm not gonna lie. Wee bit terrified. We are an hour in. Don't worry, I will get B-roll. I just haven't done it yet. I haven't got that much written though. Only 937 words. Granted, I wrote a, is it 937? Yeah, 937. Because what I'm actually doing is I am keeping track of how much I write. Like, my word count is just going to be in this. If I write more, like, for example, if I'm, like, doing dictation to kind of plot out something, I'm still gonna do, like, that's gonna count towards time, but not the word count. So that's why when it's, like, I'm gonna write, like, 30,000 words, it counts just in the draft. It's actually going really well. It's actually going pretty well. It is Kate's sprint. Unfortunately, I can't figure out how to flip the camera to show it other than doing this. Like, second sprint, I've honestly just been like kind of hanging out in chat and like typing, trying to write a little bit. I got a lot done during the first sprint. And in all honesty, I got 15 minutes, maybe 19, like 20 minutes last night, and it was all on my phone, and I'm just like, like, I was like half asleep, like trying to type. This is going okay. I feel like I'm doing a lot more telling than like showing, but I feel like you kind of have to sit and think to show something. I don't know. I don't think I'm at the point with like doing showing and not telling where like it easily comes to me. Like sometimes, and I guess it's just you have to sit with it more. So I'm kind of just accepting the fact that this is going to be a lot of telling. It's going to be a lot of like stuff I need to fix later on, but it is what it is. We're chugging along. I did get the first chapter done though. So the first chapter's done. At the very least, it's going to be like 30 chapters maybe. Again, like I said, I am very much a underwriter. Sorry, my brain just went burr. But I'm very much an underwriter, so like the concept of me not getting like a full 60K for a draft is completely reasonable. For me, I'm very much like, oh, okay, if I just get like 20, 30K, I kind of get the ideas, then I let it set and I'm able to build from there. That's kind of how I do it. So honestly, like my first drafts are sometimes like dumps as well as like practical, like very detailed outlines rather than like an actual story. But I think I might work on this chapter a little bit more, but I think I'm honestly gonna like jump around. I think I'm gonna kind of stick with doing 30 chapters. That way it's like 9 chapters for each of the 3 main acts, and I'm doing act 4, which is going to be where my twist is, and that's only going to be, I think, 4 to 5 chapters. So I think it's safe to say that it's going to be about 30 to 31 chapters, but we'll see. At least that way I can kind of plan it that way and go from there, and I can always just add in more chapters here and there. But yeah, update number 1, I'm suffering. I'm already suffering. I knew this story, like, the beginning was weak, and I wasn't sure where it's going, but the end is where it gets sold, and so I'm, like, trying to figure it out. But we'll see what happens. I'm suffering.
Till my hands fucking bleed. You won't see me stop, no, you won't see me quit. I'm gonna make it to the top if it's the last thing I did. Never catch me, man, I'm gone, cause I'll be working off the grid. Grinding through all the pain, I said I'd do it, and I did. I'm the type to work until my hands fucking bleed. I'm the type to fight when others fall into their knees. I'm the type to ask for more pain, get it please. Cause on the other side of pain is everything I fucking need. I got a hunger inside.
Why did I do this to myself? It is 6 p.m. and I've only written like 4 hours. Like I almost have I'm at 4,500 words, which is good because honestly I haven't been writing a whole lot. But I'm already like struggle bussing. I'm 5,000 words in and my brain is just like brain go burr. Why did I think this was a good idea? I think what part of it is my brain is just like, I want to work on something new. I want to work on something new. And because I don't have a detailed outline to figure out what chapters are what, I only know acts. So I don't really know what to put where. So I have to kind of figure that out. And I think it's just, honestly, part of it is the fact that the final 2 chapters is what I've been working on since the end of the first stream. And we are now on stream 5. Oh wait, we're on stream 4. Okay, we're on stream 4. Okay, I was like, wait, I don't remember one of these. Brango burr. I'm kind of just struggling a little bit to be like, words. What are they? I don't know. Like, I'm like, I thought I had a decent outline for this, but apparently I don't. However, this is a weirdly good thing because basically now, what I don't finish of this during this like whole 24-hour novel write-a-thon sort of thing is I'm going to be working on it during camp. I think I might have enough stuff for camp. However, I know the twist very well, and I know the twist characterization very well. I don't know everything before it, which is 90 some percent of the book. And the thing that's like, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it's like right at the end, and I'm kind of just like, it might work, it might not. So I'm very nervous. I think I'm nervous, and I'm just like, I am too afraid to write this, and I'm just like, if I write it and fuck up, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with all this time that I've spent working on this when I could have been working on something else? And that's kind of what's going through my mind, I think, because I'm like still trying to make it perfect and not just word vomiting. And I don't know how to cut my brain to word vomit. But yeah. Yeah, it is only the fourth. I kept thinking it was sprint 5 and I got very confused. And I was like, I missed a stream somewhere. I feel like I need to take like a nap. I'm struggling, if you can't tell. Also, I feel like tomorrow I do want to try to ride outside because I feel like I need to go outside. I need to like touch grass. It's Sunday morning and I've been up for like one stream. I'm currently watching Anna's stream. I think this is the last one for her relay. I think I'm actually going to just completely discount the how much do I actually write aspect. And I'm just going to write as much as possible. Mainly because I've had quite a few sprints that I've completely forgot to cut the alarm on when I've done it, and I've just started writing and I've been like, oh shit. Because according to this, I only wrote for 5 hours, which I don't feel like is accurate. And it's been a few times, like this morning I've been writing, and I have completely forgot to cut on the timer, so I don't think that we're gonna have the time. And it sucks because I was like, oh, okay, like I want to at least try to write for 24 hours, like not counting breaks, not counting any of that. But honestly, I've had so many times where I think I've forgotten to cut the timer back on. Because I'm like, okay, 5 hours doesn't seem right because like I did sprints for like 14 hours. There's no way that there were 6 hours, like that much like talking in between. And I'm like, there's no way that I was like staring at my screen being like, what the fuck to do? It doesn't make sense. And it's just been several times where I've forgotten to cut it on. I think I might do like another video where it's like, how long does it take me to actually write 24 hours or something like that. I think that might be like a future writing vlog or something. Also because I'm still struggle busting with the entirety of It Couple. It's not going that well. Also, it's my manga panel wall. It's chaotic, it's insane, and there's way too much of this crusty ass son of a bitch. It's fine. But yeah, like honestly, I've I've been hitting the slog for a while, and I knew I wasn't going to complete a book during the Storyteller's Hearth relay. Also 24-hour like novel writing. I knew I wasn't gonna finish a book, but I was hoping that I would get quite a bit written, and that doesn't seem to be the case either, which kind of sucks, but I think my brain is just also like pulled in 10,000 different directions, so I'll probably still try to finish as much as I can in the relay, but I'm not going to concern myself with like I need to finish a book. I need to do this. I'm just going to write, and I'm going to try my best to stay in the It Couple. Again, I think I had one very ambitious goals yesterday, and 2, I did not have as much prep as I had done. I had basically the twist, and that was it. I knew where that started, but I didn't know where it ended, and then I have no idea because all I've been doing basically, gosh, I think it was Jess's sprints. So like sprint 5 was like the last one I did, and that one I did mostly like outline because I was like struggling with any form of like actual writing. And I was gonna do Laura's and then I fell asleep because I had to get like I had to step away from my desk because my back was killing me. And I was like, and I think it was just I don't know what I did, but it was something, and I was like, I need to like lay down. I need to like not sit at my desk, and then it was just like, ah, sleep. So it's fine. I'm just gonna try to get as much as I can written today, and we'll see how it goes. But I did have a 5K day yesterday. I also want to do another like writing vlog of a 10K day, but I think that'll be during camp because the other project that I had planned for this actually was the one that I had more with. I had like full structure. I had like full characterization. And this one, I'm just like floundering around. I'm waddling into plot points. And it's like, I need a better understanding of this book, I think, to make it work. Because I have to be able to show like everything in the twist, and it's just I don't know. I think my brain is also just completely jumbled right now. So I think what I'm gonna do is during sprints just write what I can, and then during breaks I need to like clean because I think part of it too is just a little bit. I have a little bit of depression room, but also just chaos because I was so focused on trying to get everything prepped for this that I completely ignored like cleaning. It's fine, right?
Flame ignites entirely, I work daily quietly to build a perfect dynasty. A place where my mind is free from the chains of society. I take all anxiety and turn it to the finer things. Oh, don't take it slow, I got these places to go. I wanna grow, I wanna be something more. A different mode, I'll hit if I gotta go. Cause I got something to show the world that one day will know. You won't see me stop, no, you won't see me quit. I'm gonna make it to the top if it's the last thing I did. Never catch me, man, I'm gone. Cause I'll be working off the grid, grinding through all the pain. I said I'd do it and I did. I'm the type to work until my hands fucking bleed. I'm the type to fight when others fall into their knees. I'm the type to ask for more pain, give it please. On the other side of pain is everything I fucking need. Till my hands fucking bleed. Till my hands fucking bleed. You won't see me stop, no. You won't see me quit. I'm gonna make it to the top if it's the last thing.
It's Monday. It is very much the end of the Storyteller's relay. It is very much the end, personally, for me, in terms of the 24-hour novel write-a-thon. Did I do it? No. Just no. Also, it is lunchtime, so I have my lunch. It's just like leftover hibachi, and I threw like a can of salmon in. Did I finish? No. However, I do realize a couple of things that I didn't do. First of all, this is the story I actually did not have that much in. That I worked on, which was the It Couple, which, as I was describing it to people in the relay, was basically a domestic thriller where I talk about the ending in very loose terms, where I want you to hate everyone, where I want you to have the we were rooting for you, we were all rooting for you moment. Stuff like that. I knew the ending. I knew the twist. I knew a character's true personality that had nothing in like the bulk of the book. So then, fortunately, I did have that information, and then I'm like trying to sit here and piece it together. I'm trying to sit here and figure out, well, how can I manipulate this into the story? No clue. because I didn't know where the story was going to go. I knew it involved infidelity and trying to prove whether or not a husband was cheating on his wife, but it also involved her working with her neighbor who actually did cheat with her husband. So at first it was that, and then I was trying to figure out, well, I need something to kind of like cohere everything together. I need something to get people to get to the twist, because then I'm hoping that the book is worth it. And so I was like, well, maybe if I do this. And I'm like, I feel like I was still very much in the outline phase of that story, whereas the other one that I had was very much, this is ready to draft. That being said, I think that one's going to be a lot better to work on during camp, because camp is going to be a nightmare, and I will talk about that in a future video. I am planning on doing camp vlogs, but I'm also going to try to do weekly vlogs, which is why I need to get this clip done soon. But I think it was that. Second of all, I kept thinking, I have so many other things that I need to do, so I was trying to get some of that stuff done whilst writing, and I wasn't able to just solely focus on just writing. And I think those are the two big things that really screwed me over this, 24-hour novel writing. Now, am I going to try to do this again? Probably. I'm kind of contemplating doing it, not this weekend, but next weekend, for the start of Camp Nano. But that's going to just be taking Saturday and Sunday, just seeing how much I can write. Can I write in 24 hours during that time? We'll see. Also, again, it is going to be the start of Camp Nano, so I feel like a lot of people are going to be doing more writing sprints and things like that. So maybe it'll work better with the other story. However, I'm not giving up on this story. 10K in more or less a discovery draft is really good for me. Actually, I got right under 10K, but then I also wrote 1,000+ words in the outline, so I'm counting it as 10K. It's fine. I'm actually really glad that I did it, because while I wasn't able to really get a bunch of ideas and oh my gosh, have these genius aha moments or have these sprints where I'm writing an insane amount, I'm still happy because I got words. That is more than I've written. I have months where I wrote less than I did over the weekend. So for me, that is a massive, massive plus. I will be right back. I just remembered that I cooked salmon on the stove, and my dog is obsessed with salmon, and I need to make sure that he did not eat it. There's nothing in the pan, but he might try to knock the pan off the stove and then start licking it. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm losing my mind. He wasn't even close. He wasn't even in the same room. Also, the pan was pushed to the back of the stove, so he would have to, he can't reach it. He can't reach that far. But anyways, back to what I was saying. But honestly, writing 10K in a weekend is still impressive, and I ended up writing on and off. I'm gonna say on and off because I feel like the breaks were needed. I wrote for 36 hours on and off. I'm gonna say 30. I'm gonna say 30 because it was about 36 hours of relays. And I know I skipped 2 of them because I slept during them. I slept during Laura's and the one after Laura, and I can't remember who it was, and I apologize. And I think it was Anna's that I woke up to. Here's my thing, though. Here's my thing. I did have it in the background, and I did say during one of the sprints, I should probably go to bed now because I had been going since 8 a.m. I was like, I'm going to keep going till I pass out. I managed to find all of the batteries that I need for this keyboard because it's a Bluetooth one. And it's not a rechargeable. I actually do have a rechargeable one coming in, which I'm really excited about. So it took me 20 minutes to find batteries for this, and I sit down in bed and I have everything going, and then I just fall asleep. It's fine. It's fine. You need sleep during stuff like this. It's fine. But I think that's everything. I am happy. I got the first 2 chapters done. I got a couple chapters worked on throughout the middle, and I had the last 2 chapters, and the last 2 chapters, I'm not even kidding, are fucking amazing. I'm in love with those. If this entire story is a wash, what I might do is very much condense the entire majority of it. I need to figure out how I could get the final chapters to be in anything if the rest of the story doesn't work. I need to go eat my lunch. Also, because I was like, I don't want to do any more writing, at least today. I am filming some Stardew episodes because I do have a gaming channel. You guys, if y'all are interested, check it out. I do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Every Saturday and Sunday, until the series is over, it's going to be Stardew, and I am finishing up the second to last episode, and the last one is going to make me cry because it is a very long episode. Not because it's over, because it's a very long episode. But I'm gonna go. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below. I don't know how often I'm gonna be uploading. I don't have a schedule for this channel right now, even though this is the main one. Because I don't know how often I'm gonna do stuff. I want to try to do weekly because I am trying to do weekly vlogs, and then I might just throw in like some other fun stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Because if you're interested in anything bookish, authorish, or nerdy, like, give it a subscription if you're interested. Also, it doesn't cost anything. It's not like you have to pay for these, so like, you know, maybe not. I don't know what you want to do. But anyways, I will hopefully see y'all next time. Bye!